Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sarah. On today's tutorial, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, we are going to be learning how to make a rose with Ankara, or you can use any other fabric of your choice. With that being said, y'all, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thank you. Over here, I have my fabric already cut, and I have at least 8 to 9 pieces of this here. The measurement of what you want to use is 7 by 7. You can add half an inch, so you make it 7.5 by 7.5, right? And the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and fold this into a triangle. So one side of it is going to have the smooth edge and the other parts are going to have the rough edges. We also are going to be needing our needle and thread for this. So what we're going to do is just take our needle and thread and just thread it through the rough edge, let's just say the top of the triangle, and we'll just go ahead and thread it from the bottom part all the way to the other side. Now that we have that, what we're going to go ahead and do is pull on it to create like a gathers effect on the parts where we just threaded. So you want to go ahead and create a gathers until it looks somewhat like a petal, right? Just like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead, because this is the first one that we're creating, I'm going to use my needle and thread to basically put it in place and tie it separately so it doesn't really go anywhere. Now that we have our first petal of the rose, I'm going to go ahead and create the same for all the other ones. And as I do this, I will not be tacking it as much as I did the first one. I mean, I will be tacking it, but it's not going to be as tight as the first petal was. If you don't understand what I'm saying, please watch what I'm doing. As you can see here, that this first one that I did and the other ones that followed suit are not as tiny as the first petal was, because that's like the genesis of it all. So you could use 2 different kinds of glue for this. You can use your glue gun, which is best because it will stay sturdier, but since I did not have light at this point, I'm going to go ahead and use my Besom 6000 to hold this together until they bring the light, which they finally did at one point. So what we're going to do is take the first petal and take one petal and just plaster it with glue, but you're going to do that only on the rough edge at the bottom part, like I am doing, and then we'll go ahead to place the first petal on the second petal and basically just roll it into a more like a ball. It's not really a ball, but you get what I'm saying. They finally brought the light here, so I'm using my glue gun to hold this together. As you can see, our rose is coming together. So what you're going to do is just place it on different corners of each other. So for instance, you do left, right, center, left, right, center, left, right, center. You just continue the thing like that until it looks good to you, and then you have your rose. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing left, right, then you cover it at the center. So basically what you're doing is just creating a pattern that would later in turn become a rose. And this is what I had when I was done placing all the petals on each other, right, center, front, and back. So to cover the under part, because we can't just leave it like that, especially if you're going to be attaching it onto a cloth. So what I'm going to do here is take my chalk and mark out 4 corners of this to basically represent what the bottom part is going to look like. You see that I folded this into 2. That's because you're going to need to fold it into 2. And I'm just going to go ahead to use my scissors to cut it into a circle. That's why I said 4 corners, because at the end of the day it's going to come out looking like a circle. So what I'm going to do here is use my glue gun to hold both pieces together first, and then place it on the bottom part of the rose to cover that hideousness at the bottom part. As you can see, I already have my gum on the fabric here, and I already went ahead to hold everything together. So what I'm just going to do is place my rose on top of it and push it, but you be gentle with that. So I'm just going to use my hand to basically push the rough edges in so the gum can also hold that together. It can be very hot. That thing is very hot, so you should be careful. Don't burn yourself. But yeah, just use your hands to push it in so it can fit properly, and then you can adjust your rose to give it more openness. And yeah, that's what it looks like. That's everything, y'all. I hope you get to try this out for yourself, and I hope you love the process of making yours as much as I have enjoyed the process of making mine. This is so beautiful, you guys, and it's so cute. Happy Valentine's Day, and I wish you all the best. Y'all, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Don't forget to love yourself because I love you. Have a beautiful day or night, whichever it is you live for. Bye.